Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel Dinoco Blue 43, back with another diecast review. Today we are going to be taking a look at one of the more recent new cars to be released by Mattel. We have the Thomasville Racing Legends. They are exclusive to Walmart stores and they all look pretty cool. Basically it's just Piston Cup racers, stock cars, and next gens combined from Cars 3 with old school racing paint jobs from like the 1950s ages, like Doc Hudson's racing days, and they all look pretty cool in my opinion. And there's also, obviously, I guess you can say this is the counterpart of the Fireball Beach Racers. So the Fireball Beach Racers are exclusive to Target. This series is exclusive to Walmart. So I basically put out all the cars right here that are so far available from this series, but in case you're a little confused on which racer it is for each one. So I put them all left to right as well. So from left to right, obviously. Okay, so on this side we have Paunchy Wipeout, Jackson Storm, Fabulous Lady McQueen with a metallic paint job, Cal Weathers, Herb Curbler, and Reb Meeker. All very nice. And there's supposed to be a Thomasville Racing Legends 5-pack coming out soon with two brand new Thomasville racers, Darren Leadfoot and Parker Brayson. So hopefully that comes out soon. I'm very excited for that. Now you guys might be wondering, where is the Fireball Beach Racers review? Well, I've been wanting to do it. I just haven't had Ryan inside Laney as the Fireball Beach Racer yet. I still don't have that one. Still trying to acquire it. My friend is helping me out with that. He's gonna sell it to me. So once I get that, I promise the Fireball Beach Racers video will come out. Sorry it's been waiting so long, but I just wanted to get that last one so I can review all of them. But I am getting it pretty soon, so that review is gonna come out soon. But for now, here we are, the Thomasville Racers. What I gotta say, I do think I actually prefer these over the Fireball Beach Racers. If you guys watched my Diecast Hunt episode, you'll see that I actually did find these guys at my local Walmart. I'll show a picture on the screen right now from that clip. Make sure to check out that video. It will be in my Disney Cars Diecast search playlist. Now, we're not going to go over all the packaging. We're literally just going to go over one since they're pretty much all generally the same. So here's the nice packaging for the Thomas Racers. I like how the name tag is different right there. It's like in like a blue wood with a red outline around it. Fabulous Lady McQueen. Fabulous Lady McQueen. And those are all in different language, obviously. And we have a nice art, and I like how it kind of looks like wooden. It's supposed to be like McQueen on a wooden board. It looks pretty nice. You can see some like the trees back there. They put some cars. Right here, it looks to be McQueen and Junior Moon. It looks like that's pretty nice. I also do like how on the blisters, there is like wood on the blisters, a texture of wood. I really do like that design. Mattel did not have to do it, but they did put an effort to that, and I respect them for that. And on the back, you see more Thomasville racers. They don't have names for any of them. They just have codes. And here we have a nice picture from the movie of all the Thomasville Racing Legends: Smokey, Junior Moon, River Scott, and Louise Barnstormer Nash. So all pretty nice. So yeah, I do gotta say, I really do like the packaging for these guys. But without further ado, enough talking, and let's unbox all 6 of the Thomasville Racing Legends. Okay guys, these guys look absolutely stunning out of the package. I really love their paint jobs. Definitely better in my opinion than the Fireball Beach Racers. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy that little montage of me unboxing them as well. It always feels good to unbox cards, especially when it's more than one. But nonetheless, here we got all of them out of the package. We're going to review them from left to right, which means Mettalic, Fabulous Lady McQueen will be the last one. And obviously, I put their regular versions in the back. So, let's get started in this video before it gets too long. Because obviously, we're reviewing 6 cars in one video. We're going to start off with Reb Meeker. So here we got Rev Meeker, and as we zoom in, we can see he has a nice smiling expression, the same exact expression from the regular version. They did not change it, which is a little bit unfortunate, but as you guys see, his old gen actually is Gasprin, which is kind of a little strange in my opinion. I mean, you kind of expect for his favorite old school racer to be the tank coat, but nope, it's actually Gasprin, which I guess is kind of nice to see what the design of the old gen Gasprin racer looked like from the 1950s, so I think that's pretty cool. His main colors are red and white, which is a lot different from his main colors from regular racing, which are basically like this gray and this bright pink color. So as you guys see, he also has brown eyes with the flat eyelids, headlights with the air vents right there, pretty nice. I like his rims as well. They are different, I'm pretty sure, from these. Well, and they're not different, but this one doesn't have the lighter text on the tires. Gas Sprint 36. Yeah, I guess these are like his contingency sponsors right here. You actually see a revolting sponsor right there. That's pretty cool. And motor oil. Safe for hood aches, does not depress the engine. Space for rent. Available as Shifter's Drugs, which if you guys do not know, there was a racer in Cars 1 that had a sponsor, Shifty Drug. So I assume that was the old name for Shifty Drugs, and that's like where it originated from. So, like, Gas Sprint was sold at a store called Shifty Drugs, which might mean that Shifty Drugs actually was like an old store, and that is what the sponsor is like supposed to like mean and represent. But that sponsor was only in Cars 1, it wasn't in Cars 3, but I still think that's pretty cool, a nice little hidden note right there. There's the camera right there. Now, if you look closely, they're actually different because these are like the old school cameras. You can kind of see like a little circle right there on the top right there. There's no circle right there. So I think they actually did change the little design of the camera, which I really do like that effort by Mattel. Awesome job. Here's obviously the roof. His number is still 36. On the roof, obviously it says Reb Meeker on the roof edges. It doesn't say the old school racer that he's favoring on the roof edge, it just says his actual name. Gasman 36, red spoiler, and obviously the headlights, obviously his model did not change. And there is the base with some Mattel information on it. He was made in China. All of these were not made in Thailand, just want to point that out. They were all made in China. And yeah, I think it looks pretty cool in my opinion. Maybe not my favorite, but I think he's still very nice to add to your collection. Now let's get on to obviously the main antagonist of the movies. He's also in this series. You got Jackson Storm. Now Jackson Storm, they also did not change his expression, which is kind of disappointing. As you guys see, his expression is exactly the same. But one thing I gotta say I absolutely love about this Jackson Storm, if you guys look, he's like an actual black now, because as you guys see, the Jackson Storm on the regular version, the black, I mean it is black, but it's not really like a dark black. It's more like a light black almost, if that's I guess how you can describe it. This one, you can definitely tell this is like pure blackness, which I really do like this color more on Jackson. Yeah, obviously all his Igniter logos are gone and stuff. His headlight right there, he took off the little blue trim on the headlights right there, if you guys can see. Obviously same eyelids and same eye color, flat eyes. Now he has a red portion on the top right here. It says 2.0, says Jackson Storm on the roof edges, obviously. You can see the window bars in the back, I really do like that. This is spoiler, just says 2.0 with the nice little red wings on the side right there. Looks pretty nice. Now, if you guys can see, his sponsor is actually Sputter Stop, but I'm honestly not a big fan of this. I kind of wish, I mean, I don't know, I just feel like it makes sense for them to put him as Leroy Hemming, which is the racer. Basically, Doc Hudson's rival back in the day. I'll put a picture on the screen right now. Obviously, that is the car that Doc flipped over in Cars 3. I kind of wish they put him like that. I don't know, just make more sense. But he's an old-gen Sputter Stop racer, which I still think is pretty nice because it does give us a little feel of what the designs look like. And as you guys see, he's 2.0 again. There's a red font right here. It's kind of hard to see, but I do believe it says cold engine release, which would make sense. That's kind of like the slogan for Sputter Stop, and it still is to this day. Genuine never tire. I'm not exactly sure what that's supposed to mean, but it's pretty cool. And right there on the bottom, I think it says the liquid, in a can, something like that. It kind of reminds me of the slogan for Vinyl Toupe from Cars 1. We have the Revolting logo right there as contingency sponsors. I've seen like a lot of these Piston Cup racers do have Revolting as like their contingency sponsor. So I guess Revolting was like a popular sponsor back in the day, which would make sense because Leroy Hemming was actually the Revolting racer. As you guys see, his wheels are actually a different color. They're not black anymore. They are this like nice silver colors. I do like it. I feel like it does stand out very nicely. And here's obviously the back. Obviously his bookie stripes are gone. And you can see Sputter Stop, never tire. So I don't know exactly what that means. Genuine never tire. If you guys have any opinions on it, let me know in the comments section down below. So yeah, pretty nice for Jackson. Here's once again a nice side-by-side comparison between the two. Very nice. I do gotta say, though, I really do love this black on Jackson much more than the original. I kind of hope they make a regular version of Jackson with this nice stone black, because this is like actual black. and I really do like that. Now we're gonna get on to Ponchy Wipeout right here, who is a completely different color. As you guys see, he's actually red instead of his traditional blue colors. And yeah, and I gotta say, I'm not really a big fan of him being red. I keep thinking that he's Paunchy Wipeout because of the red color. It just reminds me of Ponchy Wipeout, what am I talking about? He just reminds me of Todd Marcus too much, because his main color is red, and plus Todd is the same model as Paunchy. I always think of this as Todd Marcus, but Ponchy Wipeout. But yeah, as you guys see, they did actually change the expression on this guy. Unfortunately, it seems like we got a version of Ponchy with red eyelids before we even get one with blue eyelids. That's funny. Anyway, as you guys see, like I said, they did change the expression. I really do like that. Obviously, his headlights, the grill right there, Grandel Oil Company. And it seems like his main sponsor is Froster Air Filters, #1 in quality. 90 right there, gasoline. I'm not sure exactly what that says right there. I can't really read it, but it seems like Myth or something like that. It's something like South Carolina, it looks like. As you guys see, we have Grandel and Revolting as contingency sponsors. We have the gas cap in the back right there. Is his tires the same? Okay, they are, but they are different colors. As you guys see, this one has silver tires, this one has yellow tires, which obviously makes sense. Because I don't really think the tires from back in the day had this nice bright coloring to it, so it makes sense, and I'm glad that they changed his tires. You see the nice silver outlining around the windows and the back window right there. We have the nice black window bars right there. 90 on the roof. Now, if you look at it this way, it looks like his number is 6, but you have to look at it this way, and it's number 90. And now, what's interesting is that he actually doesn't say Ponchy Wipeout on the roof edges. It says the old school racer he is representing on the roof edges, which is kind of interesting. He's the only one who actually has the name of his racer he's favoring on the roof edges. All of them have their actual name. I think I would have preferred to have this on all the racers and to kind of get us to know what their names are, but we do know that whoever raced for this Froster Airfield sponsor is Rusty Dipstick, and hopefully he does get released in the future. And here's obviously a glimpse of the back of Ponchy right here. You can see the 90 right there with the headlights and the camera, which, like I said, it's the old school camera. You can kind of see a little circle on the top right there. The side is basically identical to the other side, by the way. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Ponchy. As you guys see, he is actually probably one of the most changeable cars out of all of them. Because as you guys see, Jackson and Kyle pretty much have their same colors, just in a different shade. Herb, Reb, and Ponchy all have different colors, so I do like that, although I still don't think that Ponchy is my favorite. I don't even know which one's my least favorite, but probably not my favorite. But yeah, I do like how they changed his expression, and he does look very nice. I'm just really not a big fan of the fact that he looks so much like Todd Marcus. Now let's move on to one of McQueen's best friends at the beginning of Cars 3, Cal Weathers. And now Cal Weathers right here, you would think that he would be favoring the King's dad, because in real life, obviously the King is based off Richard Petty. His father actually did race in NASCAR, so we can assume that the King's father in the Cars universe also did race, like back in the old days. So you think that's who Cal would favor, but nope, he's actually a completely random racer. But the sponsor, I wouldn't say is all random, as you guys can see. The sponsor is actually Sludgy. Now, if you guys do not know, Sludgy is actually a sponsor on Chick Hicks, which means that Sludgy actually was a sponsor for a racer back in the day. But there is a Sludgy sponsor on the Cars 1 Chick Hicks, maybe even on the Cars 3 Chick Hicks. I'm not entirely sure, but Sludgy, I assume, was a sponsor that just went out of business even before the event of Cars 1. But I kind of like that we finally get to see what the Sludgy racer did kind of look like back in the day. It seems to be the equivalent of Transberry juice, so my kind of little theory is that maybe he ran out of business due to Transberry juice. But yeah, it did seem like it was like some sort of drink product similar to the Transberry juice sponsor, and some other ones as well. Yeah, as you guys see right there, motor oil, Revolting, gasoline, Southern Gold right there. 42 is his number. It did not change his number. Cowboys on the roof edges. Now, what's interesting is that his number is actually facing forward on the roof edges. Normally, with cars, they would just be on going on sideways on the roof edges, which is kind of interesting. I don't really think there was that many limitations to their designs back in the day. I don't think there was like so many rules and limitations. I think nowadays they're probably a lot more strict and stuff on like how exactly you have to have your designs to be, because I think there was like a lot less limitations back in the day. So maybe that's why, but I think it still looks pretty cool. You can see the nice black outline around the numbering as well. You have the nice white top right here. The light blue, more like a baby blue color. Definitely a different shade of blue than the normal cow weathers. This is more like a little, more like a baby blue color right there. You have the headlights right there with the grill. 42 right here, which I think is the only racer to have, from these at least, to have their number down here, along with his air vents. I don't think the normal cow weathers even has those air vents. No, he doesn't. So, yeah, I don't think he even had air vents in the movie, though, so it's not like it's not accurate. It is accurate, and I'm proud of that. Looks like it says the Plains Supermarket, Bristol, Tennessee. You guys know TN is an abbreviation for Tennessee, so that's Tennessee right there. 42 with the drink logo, and you can see the bottle right there, which looks pretty cool. Now, if you look closely, you can even see some bubbles right there. They look very nice. You can see, like, the little bubbles right there, and it reminds me so much of Transberry juice. On the back right here, we have more of the little drink, the camera, the headlights, and it looks like they had a slogan. It says something jump. Okay, I think it says like we'll give you a jump start. So that's their slogan. I think it's a pretty nice slogan too. It is definitely a good one. And obviously it has flat eyelids, and there is the base for anyone who is interested. So here's a nice quick glance of him next to the normal Cal Weathers, which I did forget to mention that they did actually change his expression, and his tires are different in color. And I just want to mention that none of these have Lightyear on their text, except for Herb Curbler. I'm pretty sure he does, but most of these do not have Lightyear on their text, or Lightyear on their wheels. We're almost to the end, guys. The second to last one we have to show is Herb Curbler, the only next gen besides Jackson Storm to be in this Thomasville Racing series. We do not know of any other next gens that will be in this series. So far, Herb and Jackson are the only two so far, but here are the both of them side by side. Now, I'm not really a big fan on the fact, okay, they did change the expression, but I'm not really a big fan. As you guys see, the size of his eyes are definitely smaller on the Thomasville version than the regular version. The eyes are a lot more bigger, and I don't really know, you can't really tell which one's accurate. I mean, you really can't, but I don't really like how they did that in my opinion. But we have the flat eyelids right there. I do like how his front bumper right here is a nice silver color. We have the headlights right there with the air vents, and as you guys see, his sponsor was like Southern Gold, and we do actually know what this racer does look like. We got a picture of him like late 2017, early 2018. He's supposed to be released for 2018. I have absolutely no clue when he is going to be released, but hopefully he does get released soon. His name is Jet Robinson. So I put a picture on the screen right now of Jet Robinson to refresh your memory, or if you have not seen it at all, because there probably is some people who haven't, so thank you, my pleasure. So we have right here, Make Way with a little rocket right there. It looks like it's shooting right there. And there's the 54 on the roof. I do like the it's kind of like the number is like dashing, I guess you could say. Obviously it says Herb Curbler on the roof. I don't really know why Herb is in quotation marks. Like, are they trying to say that Herb is not his actual name? It's kind of weird how they put Herb in quotation marks, but yeah. Or maybe it's like a short for his name, you know, like it's a short saying for his name. Maybe his name is Herbie or something like that. I have no clue. Here we have the gold top right here. It's not gold, but it's like trying to represent the gold color, you know. Obviously, we have Southern Gold right there, high test gasoline. Southern Gold, high test gasoline, 54. He actually does not have any additional sponsors, which is pretty interesting. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. There are his wheels, and here he is compared to the normal one. And his wheels are also a different shade. It's not really silver, it's like more of like a gray color. And I think he is actually the only one, besides McQueen, to actually have the Lightyear text on their tires, so that's pretty cool. His back right here is yellow, which is kind of cool, because like if you look at it this way, you think that his whole body is yellow since you barely see the red. Right here you see Southern Gold high test gasoline. What's interesting is that he actually still has his rookie stripes, which is kind of interesting. I'm surprised he didn't take them off already, but yeah, he actually still has his rookie stripes right there, which is kind of interesting. I kind of wish that he didn't have them, but yeah, I guess that was just laziness on Mattel's part. So that's pretty much it for Herb Creber. Now let's move on to the final one, Mettalic Fabulous Lion McQueen. Ka-chow! So obviously this Fabulous Lightning McQueen has a metallic finish. Forget about him being released in the Scavenger Hunt series. This one is a Walmart exclusive, and I just love the metallic blue on him. Looks absolutely amazing. And this is actually the last McQueen paint job that has to be metallicalized, if that's even a word. Because we have Rusty's McQueen, Cars 3 McQueen already with a metallic finish. And Rusty's Racing Center McQueen is already a metallic finish. So this is the last one that we need to have a metallic finish. I know about Prime McQueen and Chester Rule Filter, but you can't really make those two metallic. So yeah, I'm very proud to be this one to be the final one right here. You can see the difference in the shade of blue right there. This one shines a lot more, has more of a shiny finish with the nice metallic blue. But yeah, here's just a nice quick overview with him as well as the shiny blue paint. You guys probably already know what the metallic Fabulous Queen looks like. I just want to say that his design did not change at all. He just kept the same design. He just now has a metallic finish to it. And obviously, he is favoring his favorite racer of all time, Doc Hudson. It even says it right there, for Doc Hudson. That's very nice. And yeah, like I said, no expression change. Although I do gotta say, I just want to let you guys know that the wheels are also metallic. They also made the wheels metallic, which I really do like that effort from Mattel. Really awesome, but yeah, I really just love this metallic shade of blue. He might even be my favorite out of all these. And definitely pick this up, in my opinion. I know a bunch of people who probably would love or wanted a metallic Fabulous Lightning McQueen so bad. So if that was you, you are one lucky person, because now you have a chance to get him. And it's probably the only way he will be released. And I think he is also going to get released in that 5-pack too. That will have 2 brand new Thomasville Tribute Racing Legends. So that's pretty nice. But here's a quick side-by-side comparison. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you guys think about the Thomasville Racing Legends right here. I say they're definitely worth your money, and they're definitely better than the Fireball Beach Racers, without a doubt. We'll see how the XRC series turns out, but for now, they're probably my favorite little Cars 3 series right here. They're definitely amazing. In my opinion, definitely pick them up. They'll totally be worth it. I hope you guys did enjoy this video nonetheless. Thank you guys so much for your great support recently. Make sure to follow me on my Instagram at DinocoBlue43_official. I do post a bunch of cars content on there. Hope you guys do enjoy. Nonetheless, see you guys all next time in the next video. Peace out. DinocoBlue43 saying see you later.